I will now recognize the chair, or the ranking member, Mr. Morelle, for 5 minutes for questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do want to acknowledge I have complete faith in the Pope, so if he told me something, I would believe it. I would like to, last week, referring to the state of Minnesota, President Trump said, and this is a direct quote, "I won the state of Minnesota 3 times, but I got no credit for it." Congress 3 times certified Minnesota's electoral college votes, 3 times, including twice under House Republican majorities. Congress certified Donald Trump as the loser of the presidential election in Minnesota. Reminding the witnesses, you're under oath. Just a simple question. We could start from right to left. Do you have evidence or reason to believe Congress incorrectly certified Minnesota's results due to widespread fraud in Minnesota? Ms. Brinson-Bell?
Sorry, sir. I have no reason to believe that Congress rightfully certified the election.
Mr. Nobile?
I do not have any evidence.
Ms. Bowman?
I don't have any evidence either.
Mr. Secretary?
I believe there were issues. I do.
What does that mean?
I believe there were issues
you
out
think
there
there
that need to be looked into. And I think that, you know, from an election integrity perspective, to perceive that we're not going to even ask questions, and the way that the modern day Democrat Party, when people ask questions, have mocked them is very troubling to me.
Well, I would just say this, sir. You're under oath. You're here as an expert witness. If you have evidence that there was fraud in Minnesota, I think we should be, the committee members would very much welcome it. Otherwise, I assume, and I frankly, I don't appreciate your partisan remarks, and I noticed that you left out in your opening statement, but it's in your written testimony. You referred to leftist goons when you're talking about people who bring cases in front of the court. So let me move on. I would love to ask Ms. Brinson-Bell. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your past testimony around the work that you did in North Carolina and your comments regarding state and local officials. You have obviously a tremendous amount of experience. This week, Republicans are bringing the Save America Act to the floor. Presumably, it's in committee, the Rules Committee later, a bill that imposes strict new documentary proof of citizenship requirements in order for American citizens to register to vote. Like the bill we're discussing here, the Save America Act would be effective immediately. Many states, including North Carolina, have primary elections literally in just a few weeks. I wonder if you could just comment, would states even have time to comply with such a massive change with federal elections just around the corner?
Thank you, sir. I would just propose to everyone that when we talk about immediate implementation of any type of change in election administration, that is unworkable. And I point that out because Representative Boland, she pointed out some wonderful pieces of legislation that we have implemented across our country effectively, MVRA, UACAVA, so forth and so on. They all had runways. They all had funding. They all had training and ways that we were able to support the implementation. And so that would be my note of caution. And North Carolina, is in the election. Ballots have already gone out, and early voting starts on Thursday.
Yeah.
So the election's underway, and it will be for many other states very soon.
Very good. I keep hearing about American elections not being secure. You did this for a number of years. Are American elections secure? You talked about local and state. Just your opinion on whether American elections are secure.
Yes, sir. I believe that is the security of our elections has been proven. I believe that's why Congress has been able to certify the elections, and our legislatures and our state boards and our Secretary of State. In North Carolina alone, we have conducted post-election audits since 2006, reconciliation practices that prove the security of our elections. We have also, had record-breaking turnout as the citizens have known about the additional efforts that we have put in place in North Carolina. And I firmly believe that when someone believes that the system is secure, when they believe that a system works, that's when they participate. And so that's why North Carolinians turned out over 75% in 2020.
Thank you. Just one last question as I'm running out of time. The provision ending mail-by-voting elections alone would upend the way elections are conducted for nearly 70 million Americans. How much does it cost to run a statewide election in North Carolina? Do you know?
A statewide election in North Carolina, a recent survey of the 2024 election was $35 million.
Just in North Carolina?
Just in North Carolina.
Thank you. Before I yield back, Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record two pieces. First of all, a statement in opposition to the bill from the League of Women Voters, a second from Fair Vote Action, as well as a letter from the National Association of Counties sharing concerns with the bill, and into the record a column by former Maricopa County Recorder, a Republican from Arizona, which makes clear that Republican claims about voter fraud are bogus.
Without objection.
And with that, I yield back. Thank you.
The gentleman yields back. The gentlewoman from Florida, the vice chair of the committee, Ms. Lee, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for convening this important hearing, and thank you to our witnesses for joining us here today. As Florida's former Secretary of State, promoting voter confidence and election security have been key priorities of mine since coming to